Today in the show, we're going to talk about the sheer number of X-Men titles ending over at Marvel. So I'm just going to list these titles off. All New X-Men, Amazing X-Men, Cyclops, Nightcrawler, Spider-Man and the X-Men, Storm, Uncanny X-Men, Wolverines, and X-Men are all ending before Secret Wars. There are 33 titles ending in total before Secret Wars, but the sheer volume of X-Men specific titles that are ending is really worrying for me as an X-Men fan. Marvel have stated that in a perfect world they would have either ended or rebranded everything, but with titles such as Unbeatable Squirrel Girl and Spider-Gwen being so new, it just made no sense to end them. However, every single title that's going on at Marvel will be affected by Secret Wars to some degree, which is really exciting but really worrying, but I'm sure it will produce some amazing stories. So the main reason I'm really worried about the X-Men at the moment is that there's rumours flying around and whispers coming through the grapevine that Marvel are trying to phase out mutants and replace them with Inhumans, which means phasing out the X-Men. By doing this, they can work really hard on the Inhumans, make an amazing movie about them, and have all the rights to every single Inhuman character. But when it comes to the X-Men, they're going to be spending a lot of time and money promoting a team that they just can't make any media out of outside of comics. This being said, Marvel do say that the movies do not affect the comics. However, if this is true, that's clearly not a statement they're willing to live by. Out of all the titles that are being cancelled, I'm surprised that X-Men, like just X-Men, is being cancelled, because as far as I'm aware it's doing very well, but at the same time I did hear rumours flying around that it's just going to pick up its numbering from where it left off before Marvel Now, so if it does that I'll be very excited because I do like X-Men quite a bit. Nightcrawler hasn't been great for a minute, Storm has been a bit hit and miss, but All New X-Men as well. As far as I was aware, that was doing very, very well. Everyone keeps telling me to read it, telling me that I'll absolutely love it, and they keep shouting at me for being behind on it, so I thought it was doing well. I just stopped reading it because I didn't have the time, and it's not one of my favourite titles, but it's definitely not one of the titles that makes me angry every month. At the same time, I am behind on other X-Men titles as well, so some of these titles could be just ending because their stories are ending, and that's it, so it makes sense to end them where they're ending. And I'll be fine with that if that's the case for most of them. I'm clearly worried at the moment, but if I think about things rationally, this superhero movie and TV show hype is eventually going to end. The bubble will burst. And the X-Men have been a pillar in the Marvel Universe since their creation. Well, since a little bit after their creation. So really and logically, I've got nothing to worry about. The X-Men are going to be just fine. It's super effective! Okay guys, that is it for today. So what do you think about this situation? Please let me know in the comments down below. And also don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more history videos. And also don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, support the show by checking out my Patreon so I can make bigger and better and more history videos. And also don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel. My name is Faust, this has been Exploring Comics, and it is super effective.